Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Voldoon.
Hi there. Take care of yourself. No one else will.
Alright, let's see what this looks like, shall we? Ding, apparently.
Come, shop, browse. Smell.
Is this it? Oh, that's interesting.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Well, that is very Volpera. Not what I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. I like the pouch, the bag. That's a nice touch. Although those needles are terrifying. I just noticed, at first I thought I was wearing a shirt, but I'm just wearing a sash. This is a weird one. I don't think I'm giving this any additional positives. It's fine, I guess. Do I even have shoes on? You can't tell. There's literally no graphic for the shoes. How about the gauntlets? No graphics for the gauntlets either. Wow. That is threadbare. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. That's the first heritage suit I've just been like, on. Okay. Thanks for the ride. Okay, let's attack Stormsong Valley. Yeah, being able to just set a Hearthstone wherever is a very nice feature.
The war chief's will be done. Get moving.
Alright, Chromox, what do you got for me?
What do you need?
Hurry up and get yourself squared away. We've got a battle to get to.
Safe.
Front and center. As of last night, we received word from Rexar and his forces, because Rexar is in charge of them, at Warfang Hold in Stormsong, surrounded by a Kultiran army and an attack imminent. As soon as everything's packed, go speak with the Dread Admiral.
For the Horde.
What makes her a Dread Admiral instead of an Admiral?
Aye? Stay the course!
Speak, friend.
Blood and thunder, what sorcery is this? Our ships are destroyed and our troops have been pushed to sea. I don't know what foul sorcery those Kultirans used on our ships, but right now our men are being pushed to the shore with nowhere to evacuate. No time to pose things over, we have to act now.
May your blades never dull.
The enemy has pushed our men to the shore and sunk our ships. We have nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. It's up to us to save them.
Strength.
We must save our troops, no matter the... Oh, why? What do you want?
The Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
Cool. Alright, so... Look, Kultirans have very, very innocent magic that they use on a very innocent basis. Oh, I forgot this is even in here. I, too, have played Cataclysm. Although it looks like they got rid of the delay. That's a shame.
Loktar.
Good job. That'll buy our troops some breathing room.
Go forth to victory.
Looks like the magic the Kultiran's using is beginning to dissipate, but I'm sure what happened to our ships is just the beginning. Get to shore. We need to contact the survivors.
For the Horde.
Use one of those ships, unless you prefer swimming. No, I'll fly. You'll what? The creature weakly looks at you for a moment before turning its gaze to the harpoon on its side. Don't worry, I got you. I'll pull this harpoon free. Ha! Got another one. Look at it squirming its nest. It's gonna be fun gutting this one. For the Horde. Oh, there he is. His heart grows weak. There's nothing more I can do for him but to end his suffering. Blood and thunder, my friend. We have healing magic.
The hunt begins.
What brings you to this conflict, Rexar? I had found kinship with other hunters in the unseen path. We fought to defend a broken land, but now the horn of war has sounded. When I heard she had returned, I had to answer the call. She? Jaina Proudmoore. She once made a choice to spare us from her father's tyranny. I respected that. I respected how difficult it was. But she could not forgive herself for what Nope. But she could not forgive what Hellscream did to Theramore. She turned her hatred against the Horde. She went too far, killed too many. Her thirst for vengeance must be ended. You're fighting Jaina Proudmoore. Yes, her Kultirans, the whole alliance. I love the Horde. I made a promise to Thrall I would defend it. No matter who began this war, I will fight until it ends or I do. You got it, Magister.
For the Horde, the hunt begins.
These humans have made a great error today.
On the prowl.
I'm glad you came, Doxalansum. With your help, we will show these Kultiran dogs what happens when you face a cornered beast. Warfang Hold is just up the path from here. Come on, I'll fill you in on the details.
So be it.
I'm acting on instinct. Old habits. You might call them instinct. Hey! No? Okay. The attack happened early this morning. The Kultiran... How is that wolf even carrying you? The Kultiran mages used a strange object to summon those horrors you saw coiled around the ships. As we tried to save the crews, the Kultirans attacked. Our troops were spread too thin to hold both locations, and we had to retreat to the shore. Many brave warriors fell in the battle. Your arrival was most fortunate.
We defend.
I thought I was going to meet
against
the Earth Mother with the rest of my men.
Anshe guide you.
These Kultirans, they don't seem normal. Humans can be cruel, but these ones seem to take pleasure in slaying the fallen. The worst of them was a woman wearing a peculiar mask. She seemed to be shouting orders to the others, so I guess she's their leader. Honor the fallen and ensure their leader does not survive.
May your rivers be
We tried to evacuate our people from the hold, but some of the peons weren't so lucky. They're worthless as fighters, but we'll need their labor in times ahead. Save them if you can.
Remember the Earth Mother's lessons.
Do you smell it? Smoke! They're burning down Warfang Hold. There's little point to our battle if the base burns to the ground. The Tide Sages use wand to control their constructs of water. In their hands, they may help. In our hands, they may give us a chance to save the hold.
On the prowl.
Thank you. I'll go secure the war tower. We'll need it to call in the rest of our troops. Kaga, your valor is without question, but you're in no condition for combat. I will accompany Kaga. Meet us at the war tower when you're done. It's going great so far, Villages now. Just fantastico. Sorry, I'm looking something up here.
My death stops nothing.
That's what I thought.
one.
You know, I get the feeling that these Kultirans are pure evil. As all humans are, obviously. You should hate them.
You dare stand against House Stormsong?
What's funny is for most of these, you can kind of gauge where they happen, timeline-wise, relative to everything else. I'm not sure when this happens. Like, logically, this would happen after Stormsong. Because, right? Like, this is a counterattack as a result of the civilian attack. But at the same time, nothing seems to connect one way or the other, so I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe this is before, and this is just Stormsong forces? You know, before we found out that they're traitors to Ishara. I mean, that would follow the pattern. Most of these happened before the questing zones. Like in Drustvar, the witches were still in power because we hadn't been through with the Inquisition yet. God, it is Blade's Edge music. Pro tip game, do not remind me of the Blade's Edge. I think I'm right. I think these are all Stormsong troops, or Stormwake troops, or, you know, the evil Twilight cultists. Because of course
This
they are.
valley is ours, bilge rat.
But that would mean that, in direct reaction to this attack, we decide to burn down the nearby village. Cool. I mean, the Quillbore obviously did it, but, you know, they'll blame us for it. You know how humans are. Ugh. Did I give that negative? Did not. What are they doing to the corpses? Like, they're just draining water from the corpses. I would expect that in Dune. Not necessarily here.
In Stormsong's name.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick with Frost because it's just better for questing. Part of my irritation with the quest in Zuldazar, I realized, was down to the fact that I was questing with fire. Fire is a lot better when it's got something in front of it, holding the mob's attention. In my opinion.
I saw the truth in the depths.
Yeah. Do you mind? We'll kill you all. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, cool. You done killing me? Hi, Ross. Are you done killing me? Listen, Ross, I've had a revelation. You know, Nemesis ain't that bad, really. It's the single worst bit of fiction in all of Star Trek, but, you know, it's not that bad. Like, it could be worse.
You will fall.
Keep to the roads, traveler.
You've done us a great service.
Together, we are High Mountain.
Good hunting.
Fire, blood, war. Nothing will stop
Good
us.
hunting.
I'm impressed you not only saved our people, but managed to kill the leader of the attacking force. The top of the tower is a war horn. At our signal, our troops will come running, and we'll get this tower back under control.
Let the hunt begin.
We will purge these Kultiran scum from our lands. Okay. Yep, let's kick the Kultirans off of our land.
I hear the call of the wild.
Good work. Most of the buildings were easily repaired, but we'll have to send to the war chief for more troops. We have to fight for our place in this land.
Let the hunt begin.
I would like to join your group. No, I'm good. I'd rather have Rexar in my party, thanks.
So be it. For the Horde.
What can I help you with? Strength.
That's a good question, Magister. They, WoW has never been super great about,
Our warriors at Warfang
Shut
Hold
up.
have given us...
Shut up. WoW has never been particularly good about logistics, but BFA was even worse than usual.
Be done.
In ways I've already pointed out.
Make yourself useful.
So, yeah, that sucked. Moving on. Let's get out of this nonsense. We're done with the invasion quest. Completely, actually. So, now we have 2 zones ahead of us. Before we actually get back to some the war campaign. So next we're going to be hitting up...
I don't know, boss. Sounds risky.
That's why we're not bringing the crew. Not until we know more.
Oh, that's Mechagon. Right, okay. Yeah.
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
I suppose I should get the heart. I mean, you never know. This might not come up. Monk remains a good class. All 3 specs. All 3 of them require more of you, but I'm kind of down with that. Well, what were the categories, Ross? If you don't mind sharing. As I race through this quest as fast as I can. The speedrun categories I used to do while speedrunning WoW were things like, you know, do this dungeon at this level with a set period of gear as fast as humanly possible. I got pretty good at that. Well, heirlooms make sense. Ross doesn't like WoW. I just heard. That is some strange armor. We'll go with the robes. Oh, no, those are all crap anyways, whatever. Wait, what? Okay. Well, we'll hold off on that for a minute. But yeah, heirlooms speed up leveling, ostensibly. At least they used to. They actually don't anymore. Not really. Like, they barely do. What is this quest, and why do you frustrate me? Okay. Nazmir.
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
It's time to put an end to the blood throes of Nazmir before the monstrous horde descends upon Zuldazar. Yes, we wouldn't want the monstrous horde to cause any problems. My most loyal followers are willing to come with me to that cursed place, but it will not be enough. I'm relieved that you and the horde are willing to help. Rokan and his dark spears are ready to leave. I'll finish my preparations here. Meet with Rokan, make your way to Nazmir. I'll see you there.
Vengeance. Make your way to Nazmir with Rokan. I will meet you there. We must put an end to this blood troll menace.
They are pretty bad, yeah.
Princess Talanji be sending us to Nazmir. We're gonna need your pterodaxis to get us there.
I will not see my pets become food for the blood trolls. No one comes back from Nazmir.
Yeah, this ain't a discussion, sister. Me and this one here got orders from your princess. For the Dark Spear.
The Horde promised Talanji that we'd be dealing with these blood trolls in Nazmir before they can attack Zuldazar. Grab a pterodax, get over to Talanji's camp. We'll be waiting for you there. Make sure you're ready. There'll be no civilization in Nazmir. Just us, and whatever be lurking there.
I be heading to Nazmir. Be ready. There be nothing left there but blood trolls and dark voodoo.
None of you are coming back from Nazmir. Our poor king, losing his daughter to this foolish crusade. Go.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Wait. So any percent Shadow Labyrinth would mean doing Shadow Labyrinth, which is a dungeon, as quickly as possible, and any percent means everything goes. Now that would mean, by definition, you don't have to kill all the bosses too, just the last one. I'm guessing 4 minutes, maybe less. One minute 17. What class could manage it? Like, physically, how do you even move that fast? They killed our chief. The whole village is gone.
You have my attention.
Get your beast headed to the city. I'll bring you a basket of snakeheads when we're done. Oh, Rosticon finally sent someone. Hope you're not very afraid of snakes, man.
Remain vigilant. I pray we chose
It's good
our
you've come.
allies
Don't want to be under attack by these snake men. As soon as they arrived, they started putting out these weird spiotines. See a bunch of snake mons with feathers and their caps getting zapped by them, but they not be dying. They not be bad for them, that means it's good for them, and that's bad for us. Destroy these spires.
May the Loa watch over you.
As if the snake men with swords not be bad enough, they brought a skycaller along. I hear skycallers can tempt great storms into being, and they'll be to blame for the spires and the lightning. And there'll be one to wear a big feather than most, like the leader. Calls himself Soltark or something equally hissy. I don't care, just kill her.
I pray we chose our allies well.
You didn't.
Hello, man.
I don't want to be a small village. Got a few farms, some beasts to severe the swamp. Lo and no, we are not prepared for this. The snake men popped out of the ground by the hundreds, slaughtered me beasts, me family, me friends. 1 minute the earth be rumbling, and next we're running for our lives. Heard about the snake men from the deserts of Voldoom, but I never believed I'd see them. Help us fight back. Kill as many of them as you can.
Watch your back.
Yep, snake men who will never be playable. Ever.
My death will be avenged.
Will it, though? Throne of Thunder, all bosses. Okay. Actually, raid, but I'm with it. "24 minutes. That's actually pretty impressive. Throne's a big place. I don't suppose it says the class they did it on. Or the spec might be more accurate, but same difference. Like, I used to do Black Temple 14 minutes, I want to say? Something like that. That was on a warrior. That was a while ago, though. I can probably do faster now. Ironically. The tiny armored raptor scratches pitifully at the cage's wooden bars. As you approach, the minuscule reptile wiggles frantically and issues a piercing cry for help. Yeah, I'll get you out of there. No, actually, Magister. And I never will.
We have dominion over all!
Including death. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I love how that's the destroy things animation for a Frost Mage. Do we even have a spell that looks like that? I guess Cone of Cold.
You have not. Why? This cannot be.
I also love how their structures are crafted from sand. The idea of a sand mage has always been interesting to me, and very rarely has anything ever been done with it.
The sun sets on the Zandalari Empire. The faithless will claim what is left.
Faithless, huh? Okay, that sounds cool. I look forward to killing you all later.
There will be others.
Sorry, little guy. Ah!
You cannot stop the sands from spreading.
Actually, you can. It's something we're doing in real life right now in the Sahara. Among other places. Oh, sorry. You're dead! Look, I'm not good at banter, okay? It's Datika.
What do you want, rich man?
Ugh.
Shadra be
We
watching.
won't bring back the ones we lost, but we'll show them that not even little Dolwath will be going down without a fight.
So be it.
Why is she covered in blood? On second thought, never mind. Praise all the Lord, at least the little one made it.
Zandala forever.
Speak your business.
Not so much static in the air now. That's good. Means we did something right.
Remain vigilant. May the Loa watch over you.
Who'll be a good face-munching raptor? It's you. It's you. Now, Nazmir. Sorry. Random derailments aside. So welcome to the swamp. We have the jungle.
Get easy now, princess. Hey, we best be taking this slow. I need to scout the area and come up with a plan.
You give wise counsel, Rokan. But now is the time for action, not delay. These blood trolls must be stopped.
Okay.
Zandala forever. Zandala will endure.
We are in Nazmir to stop the blood trolls from destroying Zuldazar. This is the start of our campaign to end them. And these monsters want my kingdom and its people destroyed. We're going to destroy them first. Me father thinks the blood troll threat will go away on its own like it did in the past, but things are different now. Orokan and the others are moving north here to establish a camp. You ready?
May your vessel...
We be setting up a base in the ruins nearby. You two be careful now. I be having a bad feeling about this.
So any percent for the route we picked in Three Houses. I've actually seen a GDQ run of it. It was extremely boring. But I don't remember how long it was, so I'm gonna guess
My people
30 minutes.
slaughtered. You see now the evil we are fighting. The blood trolls are monsters.
Hour and 33. Damn. That's crazy. Are they just... Yeah, okay. This is cool.
There is much to do. Speak quickly. Maybe somebody see your enemies before he sees you.
Now you see what my father refuses to acknowledge. The blood trolls are slaughtering us and they need to be stopped. Our plan is simple. We'll go out and kill as many of them as we can. You go east, I go north. Meet with me after, we'll see what is left to do.
Zandala will
They are gathering the corpses of my people for their blood magic. This ends today. I'll take care of the corpses here. Here, take this torch. Its fires are blessed by the priest of one someday. Burn any corpses of people that you see. Each corpse burned means less power for these monsters' blood magic.
May your vestments be adorned. I will not leave my people's corpses like this, to be desecrated by those monsters. Make the blood trolls suffer for this sacrilege. Find me when you have avenged the fallen.
Hour and 33 is crazy fast. I'm a little shocked by that. But again, I've literally seen how they do it, and it's really, really, really boring. They quite literally use auto battle and just skip all animations, and that's it. That's the run. I mean, there's some strategy to it and picking the right things at the right times, but that's really what it boils down to. Blood trolls seem to have a lot of siege weapons. Very strange. I still wonder what they were thinking when they gave us the blood troll outfit as a cosmetic.
Munchies, crunchies, lucky doos and root.
Right here. So it's about what you'd expect from a blood troll outfit.
Beware of Yeti.
I believe that was a Traveler's Post thing. One of the monthly things, because I don't usually seek those out. They just happen. What am I at this month, speaking of which? Yeah, thanks, game. Oh, wow, I'm actually not done. That's kind of impressive. So more interesting visual storytelling of Nazmir. A lot of troll runes here. A lot of troll runes here. The blood trolls have been around for a while, but we're not 100% sure of the timeline last I checked. But the idea is pretty simple. This used to be part of the Zandalari Empire. It isn't anymore. There's also a lot of blood trolls out here. Now, if you're wondering where they would all come from, we'll cover that when we get to the third zone, weirdly enough. They might actually mention it in the second zone, I don't recall, but I know they'll cover it in the third zone.
I will do whatever I must to keep my people safe.
I love how you can see where the roads used to be. A very long time ago.
Loa, watch over you.
My people deserve better than this. When this is done, we must properly honor them in Zordazar.
May Bonsamdi see your enemies before he sees you.
The Loa is smiling on us today. The matriarch of these blood trolls, a sick monster named Atina's up ahead. We have a change of plans, Doxalanson. We will end this threat now. We will kill Atina and the blood trolls will be thrown into chaos. Okay.
Vengeance for the fallen. Best if I stay hidden until the time comes to strike. We will bring down Atina together.
That's pathetic, Ross. People will speedrun truly terrible games.
The hero. You're here. Just like Gahoon whispered. I gonna enjoy this.
You enjoy being frozen? Oh, okay. I'm here to argue.
Poor Talanji. We be the children of a powerful Loa. You're never gonna win like this, child.
Do not presume to intimidate me, Atina. I will strike you down, along with this master of yours.
You be facing the power of Gahoon. It'd be hopeless to try to stop us. Let me show ya.
You will not escape me, Athena, no matter what dark voodoo you command. She must be nearby. I will not give up, not when we are this close to killing the leader of these monsters.
Yes, the
There is
leader.
much to do. Speak quickly.
I can feel Athena's dark voodoo up ahead. We need to stop whatever she has planning with this Gahoon. Be ready for anything. We do not know what power Athena truly has.
Prepare yourself. We have no idea what may be ahead.
Well, that makes sense, Magister, because every single patch, the environment changes. So.
By the Loa. No! Now we see the true power of the blood trolls. Oh, Father, why did you ignore them for so long?
Hey, look, it's a giant Titan facility. Hey, Braun, any interest in that? No? Okay. Curse the cowards in Zuldazar for not stopping these threats sooner. My father was a fool to think this would just go away. Sure.
I knew the blood trolls were a threat, but I never imagined this. If that monstrosity is freed, it will mean the end of Zuldazar.
Now you see. Now you understand. Gahoon gonna claim ya all.
We are getting out of here.
Yeah, bail?
We need to move. Hold on.
Bail.
Run, little princess. Nothing gonna save you from me, master. Gahoon gonna eat you up.
I do not fear you or your monsters. You will all die by my hand. They are not following us. Looks like we are in the clear. If they free that monster, the blood trolls will be unstoppable. Even with you and the Horde on our side, it will not be enough. We need a new plan.
So I've heard of this thing called the Crucible.
Hurry! I hear the others nearby!
Hey, they got a what? I thought you said these things be just a bunch of swamp natives.
This Gahoon must be feeding them power. More power than we can handle. A new strategy is required.
Yeah, be sounding like you already got a plan, princess.
Yeah, no, she's actually a straight-up priest. I forget where, but she's part of a priest quest somewhere. Forgive me for not remembering off the top of my head. But she uses a bunch of priest abilities. Which makes sense. Faith and all that. Unlike her father, who was straight-up a shaman. Shaman warrior.
I will do whatever I must to keep my people safe. May your vestments be adorned. We need more power to stop the blood trolls. There is but one option. The Loa of Nazmir.
The Loa? They be ancient, powerful beings, princess. How do you know if any are even in this swamp?
Nazmir is a cursed place, but one where the Loa rest. Stand back. I will find out.
In case you don't know what a Loa is, by the way. Because you can do this before Zuldazar.
There, Torga, the turtle Loa. He is benevolent and wise. I know he will help us. Let us see who else is here.
Kragwa?
The frog Loa, Kragwa. He is in Nazmir. Kragwa is a strong Loa who will not tolerate the evil of the blood trolls. Ah, Hyrik, the bat Loa. He must be somewhere in Nazmir. That cunning Loa will know how to stop this. One Samdi, the Loa of Death. A powerful Loa, but crafty and dangerous. Always making deals. I feel his power. He is close. closer than all the other lower.
So, we're gonna make a deal with the Lower of Death, the Turtle Lower, the Bat Lower, and the Frog Lower, all to stop the blood trolls.
This is the only way to save my people, Rokan. I am willing to give up everything for their safety. Are you with me?
Sure thing, Arliss.
I'll be in, Princess. To the very end.
I fight to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Y'all heard the Princess? We got a goal! Weaken the blood trolls and earn the favor of these lower. Go out into the swamp and do whatever you can to help the Princess and our champion fight the blood trolls.
Jochanga, let us get underway. I think I know how we can find Hyrik.
And they're all dead. Okay, cool. Also, just really quick. Anyways. Yeah, Bwansamdi really is fascinating. It's hard to call him evil, especially in the traditional sense, because he's just kind of on our side. A lot, really. I know. I live in Nazmir, so you think I'm crazy, but you got to listen. You'll all be dead if you don't help me. You can help me. You know, I know Sir John, he looks like a mage, but I know we can trust him. Urok, the terror of the wetlands, is undead now. We have to put it down before it tries to destroy this entire place. Just give me a minute. You'll see that Urok has bad news. Shh, Sir John, they're gonna see. They're gonna see.
Sadra be watching.
Okay.
May Jani bring you fortune.
Urok is near. I can smell his teeth. Look, I'll go down here and show you this guy is crazy. Idiot, you'll be food for Urok. Yeah, just like all the other crazies who caught the net. What? Ah! And that is Urok, an undead monstrosity is going to kill all of you. If I get my strength back, I could beat him. But only with the help of this mage. He's lots of mojo. I can smell it. You?
Mind you step around me.
Now you see? We must beat Urok. I know how to do it, but I can't do it alone.
Zandalar forever. I
need me shaman mojo back if we're going to kill Urok. He beat me bad last time I tried to put him down. You help me get me power back? I'll be make Urok dead. Deal? Deal. First step. I need you to use this dagger to absorb whatever life force of the croc list you kill. When it seems full, come find me. Yeah, that's right, Sir John. They're gonna help us. Then Urok see who the strongest is.
Okay, so be it. Watch your back.
I need more things to help me get strong. I need you to get me some siren teeth. No, Sir John, you're not trusting him too much. Just enough. I won't be betrayed again. I need his teeth for a ritual. I'm gonna perform to help me get my power back. Now, once I'm not so weak, you and I are gonna take down this undead monster.
Okay, so be it.
I'm gonna get through things ready for the ritual. We'll be able to kill Urok once you get me power back. Stupid surgeon, why are you running your mouth like that in front of everyone? They think you're crazy. Yeah, we don't think that. Right, guys? I don't know if you can tame any undead devil swords. I can actually check really quick. This actually shouldn't even take long. Let's see. Devil swords, devil swords. There they are. Oh, wow. Actually, there are several skeletal devil swords we can tame. Huh. Wow, yeah, okay. Only if you're not undead yourself, Magister. There's a bunch of types we can grab. That's interesting. I did not know that. Oh, what the hell was I saying? Right, Bragan was trying to find this vendor. So there's two. Well, three. There's one in Orgrimmar and one in Dornogal. The Orgrimmar is right to the left of that exclamation mark. The one in Dornogal is... hang on. There we go. It's a little harder to name, but it's like right south of that flight path right there. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get myself a dinosaur. Oh, what? A dinosaur. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What? Say don't worry about it. God. Nobody listens to me anymore. So when you kill a lot of mobs around here, they erupt into dread tick larvae. That's disgusting. Swamps. Swamps are so gross. Yep, there's the ticks. That's what they look like. Just pop out of their corpses. Very, very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna go be anywhere but here now. Whoa there, whoa there, whoa there. What? Where did the blood trolls come from? Dang it. I'm sorry, but let's just know. Out of curiosity, when you say the special vendors, which one do you mean, Magister? That's a good question. I'll read out loud. Has anyone seen the new Captain America movie? I have no plans to, so I'm the wrong person to ask there. Let's do a little gross. Yeah. It's him and Ross, that is to say, oh my god, I can't think of his name. Sam? Falcon. It is Sam, I was right. Yay. Yeah, Harrison Ford is playing Thunderbolt Ross because the actor who played him died. Hey, Blade Javal. Weirdly good and terrible, which is pretty much exactly how that should be. I'd say how has AT&T been treating you, but as I mentioned in Discord, I've dealt with them professionally. They suck. I used to draw frickin' lots to see who would have to deal with that nonsense back in the office. I actually had someone tell me that now that they have 100% no really confirmed that the Hulk movie is totally canon for the MCU, wink wink nudge nudge, I should totally go ahead and go back and cover it. Why would an MCU film be a right-wing film? If anything, it's going to be a pro-money film. That's a Disney picture. Yeah, for those of you not aware, the Red Hulk is Thunderbolt Ross. That's always been true. That tracks. Still gross. Still gross.
What you want, rich man? Xandalari.
Ah, that looks good. Just to make the ritual go by real nice.
Should be watching.
You got enough teeth for me? Let me count it. Good, good. This'll work. Shh, I said it would work, not that it would be done. Stop annoying me, Sir Sean.
Watch your back.
Ugh. That's everything I need. Now it's time to get more power. More. We need more if we're going to kill Urok. I'm feeling stronger, but I need more power if we're going to take down Urok. No, Sir John, you're scared of Urok more than me. I'm not scared of nothing. You got an attachment to me now after that ritual. I need you to go kill the Sky Terrors. Their death will fuel my strength. Take me grappling hook. You can drag them from the sky.
Okay, so be it. I
take care of the balance of nature. Quiet, Sir John. Of course I care about the balance of nature. Sort of. He doesn't need to know that. Sir John, I should be doing this. You mean I need to recover? Fine. I need more power, and the Sky Terrors have eggs. I need you to batch the eggs to fuel me energy. Those eggs have lots of life force in them. You destroy them, I feel the energy come back to me. Come on, Sir John. This will be easy. I can do this. You make a good point. You always were the smarter one of us.
May Jani bring you fortune.
There's a real big Sky Terror I named Jarkadiax. I need his tongue. What's that, Sir John? Not his tongue, his eye. You sure? Huh. I need his eye for my next ritual. I know what you're thinking. The tongue makes more sense. That's what Look, Sir John, I still think it's his tongue. We'll see which one of us is right. Go get his eye. Bring it back to me. With you helping, I'll be strong enough so we can beat Urok again. I'll be waiting here to prepare for the next ritual. I gave up on the MCU. That's kind of hard. As with most things, it's hard to define a specific spot. Like, technically I gave up on WoW and BFA, but I kept going with WoW until early Shadowlands, right? So there's like a beginning of giving up and an end of giving up. So for me, the beginning of giving up for the MCU was Endgame. Like, that was a good film, but I was good. Everything after it sounded generally disinteresting. The end of giving up was Multiverse of Madness. I hated that film. Like, some of the post-Endgame films were fine, but Multiverse of Madness was awful and completely killed my interest in anything. I mean, there's been some good MCU films, by most accounts, since I gave up on the MCU. Problem is, I just can't really bring myself to care enough to bother, so I've never actually seen them. And honestly, I probably never will. I have a thousand other things to do with my life, rather than watch films that may or may not be good in a franchise I have stopped being invested in. Oh, right. That's Multiverse of Madness, Ross. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you just don't like it because it's a multiverse. No. No, that film sucked. Also, ironically, the multiverse barely mattered. For all intents and purposes, we only went to one alternate verse. Just the one. Everything else was just there as like a quick cameo, or, hey, check out this wacky thing. Pizza. But it's in a circle. I'm not joking, that's actually a thing. I have heard good things about the third Spider-Man film. Their subtitles are confusing, so I'm just going to call it Spider-Man 3. Yeah, the multi-gag first. I've heard nothing but good things about Guardians 3. By contrast, I've heard nothing but bad things about Thor 4? Sure, it might be No Way Home. I have no idea, and I never will. It's Spider-Man 3. We actually had this discussion earlier today. If you want to be flowery with your subtitles, fine, but include a number. Especially if your subtitles are deliberately confusing.
Hello, man. Watch your back.
Good, I'm feeling stronger already. The three of us make a good team.
Better be watching. Watch your back. May Jani bring you...
You got the eye. I can feel the power coming from this thing. Can you see it? Shut up, Shajan. I know you can see it. I was talking to him. Ugh.
Okay, so be it.
Good, I feel me power coming back to me. Haha, I'm almost there. We're almost ready to kill Urok. I feel me power returning, but we aren't done yet. We need more power to kill this undead Urok. We'll be pushing into Urok's lair. Dread ticks are swarming the area. I want you to bring me their blood. Here, take this. It's my trusty Dread Tick Gassa. Throw it in the area. Dread Tick sniff it, and then die. Surgeon, you keep telling me to tell him to do this sort of work, but I could do it too. Fine, I'll get to work on the ritual.
May Jani bring you fortune.
We're going to fight Urok. We need my gear back. It was all lost when I was running from Urok the first time. Shut up, Ushojan. I had to ditch it to run faster. Bring my gear back to me. I'll be ready to fight Urok with ya.
Watch your back.
Sir John, I should be the one doing all this, you know. I don't like sitting back and watching someone else work. What's that, Sir John? Fine, good point. Yeah. Here's a random... If I could just flex my elitist muscles for 5 seconds. How many of you heard of the term bathos before the MCU came out? And people like me wouldn't shut up about it. Bathos with a B. Is a bouncing ball. Thank you, Venters. As always. Give me one moment. That'll go towards Suikoden. Suikoden to R. Triangle strategy. Wing commander block. Yes, 3 with Jeff Goldblum. Possibly Von Falkenstein. I do not recall. Bathos, more or less, literally is just when you are building up to one thing and then you do something else. It's an attempt to deliberately invert the tone of the previously existing scene in order to establish a new tone. Now, there's actually nothing wrong with Bathos, especially in Reason and done properly. But, problem is, while early MCU stuff did basic Bathos, and fairly commonly, but not super commonly, later MCU stuff did it so commonly, it actually got to the point of being a plague. It was difficult for anything to be played straight anymore. Ugh. Well, I haven't seen Thor 4, and I'm not referring to Thor 4. I'm referring to what I was mentally thinking of as late MCU, aka the stuff right before I quit, which was before Thor 4. Thor 3, that has Bathos in spades. Way, way too much of it. Don't worry, I'll save us all. I got this! And then he charges out, and then falls flat on the ground, and seemingly dies. That's Bathos in a nutshell. You know, I was actually thinking about that. I've only ever actually liked Jeff Goldblum in one movie ever. Not that I've really disliked him per se, just there's only really one movie where he was like, yeah, I'm with that. And he nearly died in that one. Yeah, Jurassic Park 1, obviously. Iron Man 1 is a very solid movie. It's also a lot more serious than a lot of people tend to remember, I feel. Actually, honestly, same with most of the initial wave, if you think about it. The only real jokey film of the first wave was Thor 1. As much as I hate to agree, I agree completely. Guardians 1 was the beginning of the Bathos plague. And the problem is, Guardians 1 was well written. But it was also kind of its shtick, right? Like, that was what thematically and tonally differentiated Guardians from the other MCU. Now, what I'm trying to say there very simply is if Guardians continued to be full-on Bathos, that wouldn't have bothered me. Instead, everything started being like that. And that's the problem. I hate to repeat this point again, because I've talked about this a few times lately, but I've run into this exact same problem with the rewrite works that I hope to get back to someday. It's just too easy to make Star Wars and Star Trek and Mega Man all the same thing. I know that sounds strange, but when you sit back and think about it from the perspective of just, you know, what makes sense and what's logical within the setting, there's not much that distinguishes them. So you have to sort of enforce lines and rules that don't make sense in order to make them distinct from each other. Point in case. Why do they use mechs in Battletech? The reason why is because that's the point of Battletech. Here's another one. Why don't they use cybernetics in Star Trek? The reason is that is not the point of Star Trek. That's more the realm of something like cyberpunk, and so forth and so on. Why aren't there droids everywhere in Star Trek? They have more advanced technology than Star Wars. They could have droids, but they don't, because that's not the point of Star Trek. You get it. And I feel like the creators behind the MCU forgot that particular salient point and just decided to smear the thing that worked in one thing across everything.
What you doing here? Okay, so be it. Zandalar forever.
Yes, I cleaned your gear. Here you go, buddy. I can feel it. Me pa returning. Yes, it's time. We will bring down Urok.
What you want, rich man?
Exactly. Poses now. This is it. Me pa's back. We are ready to put down Urok. He used to be a noble beast, you know. Big, strong. Now he's just mindless undead. It isn't right. We'll put him to rest. I'm going to run up ahead. When you meet him, I'll hop out to ambush him. Let's do this. Shut up, Sergeant. Of course we're going to win. If we don't, I'll just find another mage to help me out.
Such be watching.
We miss no more time. Urok must be put down. Okay. I will admit the Avengers films, that is to say the compilation films, did kind of run into that problem. We'll put you to rest, Urok. I'm sorry it had to be like this. I mean, Iron Man's whole shtick is jerk with a heart of gold. The dude demonstrably cares and shows it constantly. And he just layers that around this armor of mean-spiritedness and jokingness and sardonicism. So anyways, we killed the undead thing and a whole bunch of blood ticks popped out of it. Gross.
Who you be?
We did it! Urok is gone for good. It's a shame to put him down, but that sort of creature isn't supposed to be. I got 2 other things to do, so I'm going to find 2 other trolls out there and kill them. What, do you think so, Sir John? Should I tell him? No? Okay, fine. I'll be seeing you. Oh, and don't stay in Nazmir. Only crazy people come here.
Okay, so be it.
Good working with you. If you see a troll named Kurga, make sure you kill him. Don't be stupid, Sir John. He wouldn't think I'm joking. Okay, fine. Let me make sure they know it. I'm not joking. I want that troll dead, just like Urok. Good hunting. Okay. Lovely gentlemen. Put that in the positive territory. Hello? Are you dead?
Speak.
These undead are an affront to Bwansamdi. We can't rest till we make this right.
Lower keep.
We'll be having a task from Bwansamdi, the Lower Death, to purge this place of the undead. They be controlled by a monster named Kilvax. Can you help? There be zombies destroying Bwansamdi's temple over there, and we have no strength to fight them all. Take the torch, kill the zombies, burn the corpse. Should be delivering their souls to Bwansamdi.
The lower are all.
Oh, if we be delivering his soul to Bwansamdi, we need to be doing it properly. We need 2 things. First, there are torches that remain around the temple nearby. Light them with the torch I gave you. They'll be the way to show that we are delivering the spirit to Kelvax. We know it's his time. Second, I'm needing ritual powder to keep deeper with the temple. It's a key. I'll go now. I'll be praying Bronsamdi be favouring us. That cleans the old place for Bronsamdi. I think it used to be so glorious. You know my single favorite thing about Civil War? The film, not the concept. Stark's visual storytelling. Every single scene he is in, he looks visibly worse than the previous one. Up to and including when he finally ends up fighting Cap. Oh, right, I've got to burn corpses, don't I? Ugh, details, details. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is a really good actor. It is probably the only reason I'm even remotely interested in seeing the Fantastic Four movie where he plays Doctor Doom. Civil War also had Black Panther. And if I might be so bold, some of the best of Black Panther we have ever seen. Probably a multiverse, Magister, if I were to guess. Everybody I know had the exact same reaction when they saw that he was playing Doom. It's like, oh, okay, multiverse, got it. Alternate Stark, done. Man, I love multiverses. You can just do whatever. Rules, fling them out the window. Consistency? Pfft. No. See, there's this other universe, okay? And things were different there, so I can do whatever the hell I want to. Nonsense. I hate multiverse crap so much. Listen, I know I killed off a beloved character, but it's okay, because a completely unrelated character who looks, acts, and sounds exactly like them is back. Don't worry about it, they're from another universe. Harry and Naomi. Actually, if you remember. Never really comes up. Unless you count STO, which we all know I do. Oh yeah. I need to add that. STO recently finally came out with its last episode. You know, about a year after y'all funded it. There it is. Star Trek Online. Register. A game I have functionally given up on. And as soon... Well, so... For those of you not aware of what's going on with STO, STO has been dying for several years. In fact, it's been dying for so long that I actually, back when we did the run of it, I kicked that run up in priority because I predicted the game was going to go away. Now, I was wrong about that. However, I was right about the fact that the game was friggity dead. See, here's the thing. Even back in the day, STO started deprioritizing content in favor of more stuff that was either go grind your daily grind or give us money. In other words, they kept coming out with new stuff you could buy and not new stuff to do. That was very normal for years. Like at this point, I think we're at the 6-year range. It's been a while. So we're talking like 3, maybe 4 quests a year. That's how slow it's been, right? So, last year, the company that made Star Trek Online was bought out by a mobile gaming company. Now, I could stop right there, but that was the beginning of the story. A fairly large quantity of people who worked at STO were all fired, and then, no, STO is dead, just like Tor is dead. Anybody who says WoW is dead is a goddamn idiot. So, they fired a huge number of people from STO staff, and then kind of kept lurching on, specifically to finish up the content they had planned, and they had stated that they were going to go ahead and start a new story arc. And by all accounts, there is a new story arc, which is starting in like 3 months when it finally comes out. That's the biggest thing right there. So, yay, the mobile company is not actually pulling the plug on Star Trek Online. Good. However, STO is still dead, in pretty much the exact same dead status it has been in for about 6 years. So, I've committed to the fact that the run you guys have funded, which is doing the final quest arc in STO, is a review I will be doing. And then I'm going to uninstall the game and never look back.
The spirits whisper your name.
You did good. I can tell Bonsam to be pleased by your release and his followers.
Blessings.
Kelvax's soul be bound to 3 phylacteries, protected by voodoo. Even to destroy him, he'd be reforming in them. Yeah, that's the one Von Falkenstein is clearly not listening to me. Me old power be returning after you lit them torches. I'll be able to enchant this powder that allow you to go through Kelvax's voodoo. Find these phylacteries, bring them to me. We're going to look Kelvax in the eye when we destroy them. I should warn you, this powder may messing with your head. You may have some visions, so be careful.
When the Loa speak, be sure to listen.
Kelvax be having powerful voodoo on his side. The kind that could kill you instantly if you're not careful. I know how we be stopping this magic, but we need bones. Lots of them. We'll be lucky. Kelvax be having a large skeleton army. Go out there and collect their bones.
Spirit's blessings.
Okay, sure. I was gonna say, I got plenty of money out of the lifetime. Plenty of money. Plenty of use? Value? We'll go value. Plenty of value out of the lifetime membership. I don't really feel bad about that one. No. STL will keep getting updates in the exactly same incredibly slow manner that it has been for years now. At least that's what they say. I should mention that that's presumption, assuming they're actually going to keep their word on the matter. We will see in a few months when their next quest comes out. So there's a vision of Kelvax, he's the guy we're fighting, and his mother. And people hauling away bodies. Interesting. Well, I don't want to say no, Ross, but at this point, the odds of that happening are minuscule. Like, legitimately microscopic. Do it, Lunaruth. Do it! And then tell us how bad it is. Or good. It's up to you. Yeah, I'm still chewing on your question, Ross. Because I didn't really answer you. I just said it's extremely unlikely. That's not an answer. I suppose the honest and open answer is, yeah, of course STO can bring me back. I've been around for too long not to think that any game is beyond salvaging, or any IP is beyond salvaging. It's just happened too many times where I've been done with such and such, and then eventually something has happened to bring it back. I mean, if we want to predate my birth, we can actually look at Star Trek as an example of that. Star Trek was, in pretty much every way, a dead franchise until the motion picture came out. Yeah, look at FF14. Another great example of that. Have you played 1.0? No, of course you haven't. But I have, and that's my point. Yeah, Trek actually died twice. I was around for one of them. So, yeah, of course STO could turn it around. I doubt they will. And the weird thing is, I'm okay with that. I have no grief for that. STO had a really, really good run. It scored shockingly well for a game that is as broken and buggy as it is. Yeah, then the Sister of the Kuvma happened. I still hold up the... Gosh. The entire build-up to and payoff of the Iconian arc as one of the best Trek stories ever. Like, just regardless of media. And the DS9 arc was extremely good with one notable exception. Which just happened to be the outro. I was actually just thinking about the Kabali, because, you know, Harry, right? Mostly, yes, Lunaruth. Agreed. Wait to ball. I think Star Wars could make a comeback? That's an odd statement. It implies that Star Wars is dead or awful, neither statement of which I agree with, personally. Do you mind zooming in that question a little bit? Yeah, Wars is quite alive. And while there's definitely some good and bad stuff when it comes to Star Wars, that's always been true. You know? Yeah, Trek is, what, months away from its third death? Thanks, Paramount.
May the Loa bless your journey. Spirits be with you.
Loa guide you. Spirits blessings.
I mean, we haven't had any Star Wars movies for a while, but... And? That's also nothing new. Be ready to kill Kilvax and send his soul to Bwansamdi for judgment. You should know something before you go in. Kilvax was our son. And that's why Bwansamdi chose us to stop this madness. And not be known why Kilvax chose to forsake everything we believed in centuries ago, but here we are. Even without his undead, Kilvax will be powerful. Be prepared.
The Loa are strong here.
Yep, you heard him. He was our son in life, but now he's just another monster. Loving parents. The Andor Season 2 is not that long out. Sorry, I killed him a little bit too quickly there. Kilvax, this be enough. Motherfucker. Yo. Be time to face the judgment of Bwansamdi. We have your phylacteries, and we got the bones to counter your voodoo. Impossible. I know be chained. Not by you, not by Bwansamdi. Curse you, and cursed with Bwansamdi. He not have me soul. No. Gahul promised I never be defeated. Yeah, Blood God lying to you. Wow, who could have seen that happening?
Name your Loa, so I may name mine.
It be over. As you can see, Kilvax be trapped in his phylacteries. All that's left is to destroy the containers and send them to Bwansamdi for judgment. We couldn't have done this without you. Bwansamdi be with you. And may ye be wise enough to know when to make a deal with him.
When the Loa speak, be sure to listen.
Motherfather, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Speak to Bwansamdi on me behalf. Too late for that, son. You chose to betray him. You need to be paying for that. No, mother, do something. Your fate be up to Bwansamdi now. Best hope he be having more mercy than us. No, I can't see Bwansamdi. I don't want to. Please, stop! Bwansamdi's will be done. Time we'll be getting our rest. See you on the other side. So, I don't know if you caught that, but he didn't go to Bwansamdi. He went to the Maw. He said it right there at the end. It's almost assuredly one of the biggest reasons why Bwansamdi is on our side here and in Shadowlands. He is not happy about losing souls to the Maw. That is presumptive, of course. Your people are doomed. Joined with me, and you'll be saved. I survived a lot of things. I know you ain't gonna win. Are you serious? I think we should take his offer. A mage. You must be Doxalansam. I've heard whispers of your... Maybe you're smarter than these two. Zuldazar will fall to the blood trolls. You know this. You can be saved. If you promise to serve me, I can give you more power than you have ever imagined. You realize I've been to space, right? Witness my power, mortal, and know that you can have a part of it. Zuldazar will fall to the blood thralls and Gahul, but you don't need to share that fate. Serve me and be saved, and I'll give you a portion of Gahul's power. Gahul will consume everything. There is no hope. You can be spared if you serve me. Gahul promises that. You have no choice. Gahul will be freed. Ha, you're strong. But all will fall before Gahul. Me offer stands, if any of you want it. Uh-huh. Again, trusting people who call themselves blood gods. Zardrax be tempted us to join them, but that ain't gonna work. We're gonna stop this lich and anyone else who wants to help the blood thralls. This lich Zardax, he be trying to corrupt us to join his side. And I'd be falling for it. I know how to be stopping it. You be gathering power from the mounds of the skeletons, and we just gotta burn them to cut off some of that power. I'd be strong in fire, Mojo. I can be imparting some of it to you. I'll be staying here with Caldron. I think Zadrex is getting to him.
Talk to me.
Oh, it's you. Zadrex has me on edge, saying we are doomed, saying there's no hope. I had a plan to stop him. All we had to do was kill a Hexer, who's helping spread his power, and steal the fetish he's using. Then you use the fetish to the Jew, and he'd use his voodoo to give us more power, but it's hopeless. Maybe we should just side with Zadrex. How can we stop something as big as this?
Stay away from the voodoo.
I don't know about this. We can't stop this. We'll all die. Ah, you just be leaving things to us. We think about that. He's gonna go kill that Hexer you'd be talking about. He says I can't... As he was dying, he said... I can't see Bwansamdi. I don't want to. Please stop. And then he just vanished in a big puff of black. To answer Linerith's question. And her refusal to listen to me. This should be this question. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Yes and no, Grey Wolf. There's some debate about which term is more correct in which circumstance. But you'll forgive me for just using the term Loa universally, because it's just more interesting to say Loa than Wild God. And also, Wild God doesn't really cover the full breadth of the situation, if you think about it. Sure, Linerith. Alright, how do I use this fire? I need to be closer. Closer. Come closer. And burn! Oh, sorry.
Soldiers are gonna fall!
My power fades! You must be desperate to think this be work. Again, there's really only been, 3 big, powerful people who have ever acknowledged that we are powerful too, and that they should not piss us off. We're currently allying with one of them. The other 2 will be in Dragonflight. Do you think this makes a difference? The blood god's power flows through me. You cannot stop it. Yep, that's definitely true. On any level. I love the dancing, though. I'm sure that's not supposed to be dancing. In fact, that might actually be a bug, but who knows? And who cares? Yeah, if it's a meaningless. You'll never stop me, power. Oh, I know with 100% certainty that they had the outline of Shadowlands written at this point. Literal 100% certainty. Like, if literally no other reason, that's how development cycles work, you know? However, having said that, I have seen nothing to indicate to me that the jailer exists yet. Oh no! Nanakwoog! Now I have to... just get myself another blood troll. They're endless. You're doomed. I love how this guy's snarking as we're beating him up. How many sources of power do these blood trolls have? You better get moving. Good job of getting to fetish. There'd be a lot of things I could be doing with this thing. When we first got here, I'd be finding a whole bunch of problems on the other side of Zadrek's barrow. There'll be these monstrous zombies walking around the area. We gotta take them down, make sure they don't get to Zuldazar. I use me voodoo to modify the wounds, Mr. Floyd. There'll be skeletons that be funneling blood magic into Zadrek's barrow. Me guess be Zadrex created them to help more gather more power. You gotta kill these skeletons if you want to be any shot at killing this lich. He should be getting weaker if you not be having them as a source of power. I'll be staying, in the meantime, to watch our backs.
be?
I'm not doing any of this anymore. You and Doju are wrong. There's no stopping Zardrax. I am leaving, and you cannot stop me. Zardrax will save us from destruction and give us new power. Calm down. We can still defeat him.
Spirits be with you,
It's okay.
man.
We can beat Trump. It's all right. You're doomed! Zardrax will save us, and you're dead if you try to cross me. You gotta go after him. Even if it means you have to kill him. Okay. Shadowhunters are shamans. Like, an inordinate quantity of people are in this setting. By what evidence do you say that, Mr. Floyd? I'm just curious. Wow, this guy really hurts. Holy crap. We'll go ahead and use the debuff. I did not expect to have to need that. You just stay there. Oh my god, nope, he just killed me.
That blink didn't get you very far, did it?
He's also fishing, because of course he is. Yeah, the thing is, I keep bringing up the jailer thing because I'm actually curious and paying very careful attention on a word-to-word basis of what is said and when. I don't know when exactly the jailer was invented, but I would say with high certainty that he wasn't designed when they first set up the Shadowlands expansion. Too much of it makes too much sense when you consider Sylvanas being the main villain of the expansion. Especially since we know that was in fact something they planned to do. There's a lot of bodies here, my gosh. I think we're not going to see it in any of the, Oh, yeah, very much. Oh, during the run itself, Ross? No. During WoW's existence, yes. I think we're not going to see any evidence of the Jailer's existence in any of the launch content. I think 8.2, I would say, will be the first time we're going to see any of that. At the absolute earliest. We'll see, but... There's no hope. Why don't you join Zardrax? Yep, Does it have oranges in it, Lenore? I have seen the face of Gohun. No hope. No hope. Yeah, it could be, Mr. Floyd. Modern penalty for death is you go to the nearest place of death, And you have two choices. You can run back to where your corpse is and then pick it up, at which point you res with some health at wherever you died. Or you can talk to the spirit healer and say, hey, and take a fairly large durability penalty, which essentially means paying in money for repairs, and then get up on the spot. This is interesting. Rokan has been in WoW, but has had no presence in WoW until BFA, which makes him about the 50th character where that's true. Seriously, that's so common, it's kind of funny at this point. Apparently, in WoW, he casts Chain Lightning, Greater Serpent Totem, Hex Bomb, and Sinkhole Totem. I actually had to look that up. In Shadowlands, he gains a few new abilities, including Pestilence, Serpent Wards, Shadow Word Pain, and Veil of Shadow. Interesting. Did not know. I don't even remember where he is in Shadowlands. Wow, you've been killing a lot of blood trolls. Good work, good work. We've been saving a lot of people in Zuldazar from being crushed by those zombies. You can be telling from here Zardrak's power's getting weaker. We're getting close to ending this. Ah, we had no time for mourning. He made his choice, we make ours. We can't be focusing on the loss of Keldrin. He be giving up hope, and that's something we're not gonna do. This be the time to strike at Zardrax. His power's waning. Gotta get into the heart of the Baron and destroy him once and for all. That should show them blood trolls who they messing. I'd help you, but I'd be weakened from all the blood troll attacks while you were gone. Ah, don't worry about me. I can still handle them animals if they come back. Good luck. Kill Zardrax before you corrupted anyone else on his side. Aye. Excuse me. Yes, you're spreading the power of Gahul, and nothing can stop you. Especially not a frost mage. That's awfully specific. My link to the Gahul is fading? Uh-huh. You're an idiot, dude. The last barrier will fall. The Hoon will be freed. Your blood god isn't getting out, okay? Idiot. Ah, you did it. Zardrax is gone and now the blood trolls be losing a major source of their power. I'll be making my way back to camp. Let Talanji know about Kaldran. She deserves to be known that he lost hope in our cause. Might be good to be seeing if anybody else is having doubts about what we're doing. Too bad Cauldron be too weak to be seeing we were gonna win, huh? I'll be going back. I'm gonna see if anyone's giving crazy ideas and join the blood trolls. Now we'll do this one. You have no means of identifying the corpse, but the clothing appears to be that of an Imperial Guard from Zuldazar. A quick search of the area reveals a trail of blood heading to the west. I love following trails of blood. Criminal. You're exiled to Vol'dun. If you stay here, you'll be violating Zandalari law. I am a criminal, but I am not evil. I will not leave you here to die. So,
Speak your business.
You do not look like one of the prisoners. Could use your help.
I serve the Zandalari.
We were transporting prisoners when the ambush came. Giant devil saw tore through everything. Most of the prisoners escaped into carnage. These are hardened criminals. They cannot be allowed to roam free. I swore a blood oath I would deliver them to Vol'dun. I'm probably going to die here, but I'm not going to die an oathbreaker. Find the escaped criminals. Exile them to Vol'dun.
Our kingdom will be defended.
The blood magic is strong in this place. It does not take a witch doctor to feel it in the air. It's everywhere.
Zandalari.
I may have done some wicked things in the past, but I won't leave this god to die. Zul'jin has taken a nasty bite out of Zulato. He's also infected him with some weird voodoo. Don't worry, because today is your lucky day. I have a plan to cure him. There are sweet leaf bushes nearby. The leaves of the bush are known for their healing properties. You get me some, I'll be able to save the Zaluto. It's the only chance we have.
Watch your back. Shadra be watching.
I'm not gonna lie. Did wicked things in my youth, and I've been living with the shame ever since. But Zaluto's gonna die without me healing, and we're gonna all die if that dino isn't taken care of. There's a lot of tar in this area. I need to cure Zaluto of whatever's infecting him. Give me some tar.
May Jani bring you fortune.
Stay still, Zaluto. We'll cure this infection and get you victim. Leave me to die, criminal. Your fate is in Vol'dun now. It's the law. You're violating it. What will you do? Exile me to Vol'dun again? Now stay still. As a reminder, Vol'dun is the third zone. We'll talk more about that later, but here is our first peek into why there are so many blood trolls. The punishment for crimes in Zuldazar is banishment. Now, I want you to imagine something for a moment for me, for the three of you still paying attention to me, instead of whatever you're chatting about in chat. I know, I'm boring. I'm sorry. You probably didn't have a really good life to begin with. You were then arrested, either because you were driven to crimes, or because you didn't care, or because you were a lesser person, or because some guard didn't like the look of you that day. You were then exiled into hell. Now, while this is happening, there's these voices whispering. And a whole bunch of blood trolls who offer you a pretty simple thing. You join them, you live. They've got this whole new dude. He's called a blood god, and he's going to help out with everything little problem you got. All of them. Gonna fix it all right up. All you have to do is join us. And where do you think the blood trolls have gotten so many of their recruits from? As we'll find out later, they've been banishing a lot of people lately. Now, that makes sense. I'm just going to spoil something for you. But the person doing the banishing is also working with the blood trolls. So of course they've been banishing people left and right. By the way, really minor touch. As we've been going, I've been mentally tracking which quests didn't share back in the day when I was in a group with Pax. This is one of them. I only mention it because we were stuck here way too long because of that nonsense. Yeah, Kira Whiteness has got a good point. You don't have to join. He's a blood god. We'll talk more about Gahun much, much later. We don't even know what Gahun is yet. Just that he's a blood god. You just think you could be the strong one for once. Just for once. You don't have to be the oppressed. You don't have to be the one underfoot. You can crush them instead. Doesn't that sound appealing? Hold on. These guys are really being rude here. I mean, he's literally a blood god, yeah. The comparisons to Hakar are pretty real. Excuse me. Hide from the raptors in Zul'jin. I have to make my way back to Zuldizar. I'm sorry, you've been exiled to Vol'dun. I'm not going to Vol'dun, you hear me? I'm going to leave my life back in the city. Do you want to go back to Zuldizar and be killed, or stay here and be killed by raptors? Fine. Vol'dun has to be better than this place. Does it? I guess that's an unfair statement. Nazmir is just the worst. Whatever you're thinking of when you hear the words Blood Swamp, that's Nazmir. I'd say that speaks for itself, really. In case you haven't noticed this is a less than 50% drop rate. So, you know, that's cool. On an item that doesn't share in a group. That's cool. One of these days, in 2 expansions actually, they'll fix all this crap. The bloody, tattered remains of the escaped criminal are hardly recognizable. This is apparently the work of the nearby raptors. Cool, that's a good thing. That criminal is dead. Yay, I am happy about this. What do you want? I know who you are. Proceed to Vol'dun and live out your exile in peace. You'll never take me alive. I don't actually have to kill you, do I? I mean, you're attacking me, but I do not need to hurt you. You gonna back off, buddy? You can do it. Anytime now. Alright. Your choice. I mean, as I pointed out several times, you don't automatically get a portfolio. You have to defend it. And Hakar's dead. So... that was my take, by the way. Someone else, some other Loa, had been stepping in to take the domain. Remember, Hakar was a crazy powerful Loa back in the day.
What you want, rich man?
How'd you get to Sweetleaf? Looks like you gathered just enough.
Bring you fortune.
What is your business
Your
here?
meetings. If I die here, at least I can face the ancestors with my oath fulfilled.
Go carefully.
Hey, my necklace leveled up. Woohoo.
Hello, man.
Okay, moment of truth. We'll see if me Vol'dun can cure Zaluto. I should have been honest with you. There's a chance this won't work. Voodoo ain't science, you know. Yeah, we had a quest about that back in Zuldizar. I need you to hold Zaluto down, because this is going to hurt a lot.
Watch your back.
I am sworn to defend the royal family.
You're killing me. Exile's too strong for you. Hey, still, I almost have it. The infection's gone. Thank you.
Mind you step around me, huh? Zandalar.
I would not leave here without killing Zul'jin, or else he would just go after the next caravan that comes through. I have a plan, but we must be working together to pull it off. There are skeletal raptors roaming the area. I do not know what voodoo brought them here, but we need them gone. We're going to need as much space as possible.
Zandala forever.
Zolut has a crazy plan to kill Zul'jin. Never thought a god could come up with something clever. There's ancient Mordra throughout this place. Who knows what it used to be? I can sense it's something I can use. These statues sinking in the tar pits will have fire Mordra still burning in them. We need that.
Okay, so be it.
Alright. Yeah, Loa of Storms. That would be fun. Is there a Loa of Storms? I mean, we know there's a Loa of Nature. Like, just the forest, actually, to be more accurate. That's a pretty strong one. Congrats, Bragwin. Think? Yeah, we're gonna go with congrats. It feels appropriate. I don't think we ever see Jindo again, but a lot of randos showed up in Shadowlands. I said Shadow Labs. Different thing, different thing. Oh, yeah. Akunda. I wonder if I forgot him. Let's see. Nope. Looks like the last time Jindo poked his head in was during Kata. I just picture the argument between Bwansamdi and Hakar. Hakar's like, no, he's mine. And Bwansamdi's like, hey, man. Hakar's like, no. Yeah, Graal's an interesting one. And the Tortolans and Tuskar both venerate Graal. As they should. He's a frickin'... He's pretty much the Loa of the ocean. Not the whole ocean. Just, you know, one of the big ones. Absolutely not, Tsar. No, no, no. No. Nopety, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only group that consistently messes with Graal is the Naga, and they don't give a damn about anyone, so that makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm just picturing like a Warcraft 4X. Hello, we come to bargain on behalf of the Naga. Beware, our words are backed by nuclear Ashara. No. No, I think I stand by my statement, Trax. Yes, Gungan.
Do you need protection?
You have done well in taking care of the bone raptors. Even though this road's only for criminals, they at least deserve to make it to Vol'dun alive.
The Chuka Zandala.
The fetish is brimming with fire magic. Good. We're gonna need it.
Watch your back.
Alright, time has come for you to face Zuladin yourself. Jintiki's fetish has the power of an ancient fire in it now. You ride me raptor and lure him to the tar pits. After that, use the fetish to light the pits on fire. That should be enough to kill him, and if not, good luck.
I serve the Zandalari.
Jurassic Park reference. Alright, we did it. Something's not right. I'm sending some blood magic from there. So now it's an undead dinosaur which is on fire. Perfect. Must go faster. Must go faster. Okay, let's get out of here. This is the craziest thing I've ever done. Buddy, this is a Tuesday for me. Let me tell you about the time I was on a porpoise with a laser on its head. No, I'm pretty sure it's a Jurassic Park reference, Gumgum.
What you doing here?
I know you'd take care of Zulujin. No problem. I guess it's time for me to say goodbye to the jungle once and for all.
Zandala forever.
Seems our work is done. Time for me to go to Vol'dun and pay for my crimes. Wait. Take the raptor. He seems to like you better than me after all. Thank you, Zaluto. Maybe in another life we could have been brothers. Goodbye, Jintiki. Survive. You too. And hey, you have real mojo. Find me if you're ever in Vol'dun, yeah? I'll return to Zodazar. Don't worry about me. I can make it back on my own. Come see me next time you're in the city. That's true. It could have been a reference to both. That is fair. What's that working on? That's it, right there. Oh, and some random thing over here. I mean, I'm a little shocked they haven't already, Magister. Vol'dun has plenty of populace. And locals who are, well, were friendly. Hello? Sir? Sir? And or madam? Come on, cut in half by the Sethrak is no way to go.
This had better be good.
I seem to be in a bit of a predicament. My squad was scouting on behalf of Lady Sylvanas when we were ambushed by some snake men calling themselves Sethrak. As you can see, my legs have been separated from my body in the ambush. That's just a flesh wound, luckily. Could you help me get reattached? We can get down to the business of vengeance. Oh. Okay.
Trust no one.
Just be gentle when you get my legs. They tend to wiggle when they get detached. Sure.
I am forsaken.
Alright, I've got your legs. Now what?
Beware the
Just
living.
jam that one part in. There we go. Not too bad. Have you done this before? You don't want to know.
What is it?
That feels better, I think. Time to get down to the business of proper revenge.
Our time will come.
Alright, first order of business. Rescue the remnants of my company. These Sethrak kept yelling about expanding their empire and conquering Azeroth. Lovely, really. They killed most of my company and took some hostages. I assume they're being told how grand the Sethrak Empire is. I'd like it if you put the remnants of my company back, if you please. I'll put in a good word with Sylvanas once this is over. Not like someone like you needs it.
Watch your back. Embrace the
These things called the Sethrak think that they're easily handled. That's only because we were ambushed and not ready for a fight. Alright, maybe we were easily handled, but that doesn't mean we won't strike back. Kill as many of them as you can. I don't know who they are or what they want, but I know one thing. They signed their death warrants when they attacked my squad and cut me in half.
Remember.
Yeah, they probably thought cutting you in half was going to be the end of that fight. Desert in a swamp. What are the Sethrak up to? Yeah, they're actually making a desert over here in the swamp. The sands will spread, etc., etc. We're done. I mean, people argue genres all the time, Gum Gum. It's one of the most common forms of argument amongst people who enjoy fiction. That guy says, there is no way that Doxalansum is actually here attempting to save me.
Will spread.
Thanks for the rescue. Sethrak are looking for some sort of shadow magic. Who knows why. I like how they recognize me and they're like, really? You're here dealing with this?
We have dominion over all. I failed you, Corthe.
You! Doxalansum, I've heard all about you. Get me out of here. What a relief. These Sethrak seem to want some sort of magic to unlock some of their artifacts. Oh, excuse me. Are you lost? Ribbit. Get out of here. Go home. Dragwa's been missing you. I do like the glowing lightning look of the magically enchanted sand. I know. I like a visual in this game. Shocking. Yeah, this is post-Legion, and the visuals are good. Shocking. I knew he'd be rescued. No, maybe I just hoped really hard. Over here!
What now?
Thanks for the rescue. I could have used your help in a little plan I have. The commander of this place is a Sethrak called Sithis. He's got a thing called a Sky Color Gem. Or it is looking for some sort of shadow magic to really power this thing up. Luckily, yours truly has her own shadow magic to do just that. Maybe you do too. I don't keep up on what powers you keep getting. Just get the gem. We'll have some real fun afterwards.
Beware the living.
Look, I don't have that much power to this expansion. Next expansion, though, we'll talk. That's not even a joke.
Let your death be a lesson to the... We will not be still.
I believe it. Doxalansum. Over here. Oh. Didn't think I'd see a friendly face in this place. Thanks for the save. Hearing Ingrid's plan yet? Yeah, I can think of one place in the entire game that doesn't have good visuals. Literally just one, from this point onwards. Can anyone guess what it is? I don't think Silithus counts as after this, but either way, no.
My life for the Empire.
Nope, it is in fact Oribos. Will not stop us from finding the Sky Collar Gem's true power. This really hurts. What are you hitting me with? Just a bunch of ice. Ah! The others will come. Yeah, that's great. Bye. Yeah, Oribos, the airport. You know, real talk, Oribos is one of the very few places I think looked better when it wasn't full of NPCs. I know that's heretical, but, like, really think about it for a second. When it was this empty, devoid, like, alien-looking place that gave across, like, just creepy vibes of coming across some kind of alien space station that had long since been abandoned. Yeah, it was designed to look empty, and it actually looks better when it doesn't have tons and tons of people in it. Anyways, come on, Chadwick, we can fry them with the Sky-Color Gem. We'll put it to a vote. All in favor of staying in a dangerous swamp to watch someone else use a gem to kill snake people. Yay. And all those against? Nay, nay. The yays have it. Looks like we're staying to watch a lightning show. I love this quest, by the way.
What now? Farewell.
Fine work. Good to be reunited, both with my body and my squad. I wouldn't know.
Beware. Our enemy is abound.
I can hear their screams from here. Watch your back. You have Ingrid's gem? Please tell me you do. She's been absolutely insufferable about it.
Embrace.
Excellent work. She told me about this particular gem, and the company has voted that you should test it on our snake enemies.
Farewell.
The Sethrak seem to believe there's something in Nazmir that can unlock the destructive power of the gem. We don't have that. We have the next best thing. An insane warlock who's willing to experiment with magic. Speak with Ingrid.
Trust no one.
Ingrid?
I haven't got all day.
Don't experiment with shadow magic, they told me. It'll doom all of Azeroth if you keep delving into this, they warned me. Give me back my arm. You can't use it as a component, he screamed as I pulled his arm off. Oh. Sorry, I'm just reminiscing.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I've been waiting to do this for a while. Stand back. No, I'm good. I might do this though. All this power. Excellent work, Ingrid. Not disconcerting at all.
What would you ask of death?
Alright, the gem appears ready to do some damage. Let's just point it somewhere else for now.
Remember, patience.
Boss, I think we have a new snake problem. Interesting. So they use the spires to travel. This has been quite the educational day.
Speak quickly.
It appears the Sethrak are quite serious about keeping this gem. I do wonder where they found it in the first place. Maybe Sylvanas would be interested in, well, something to ponder. Ingrid believes the gem can unleash lightning and shadow magic, her words, not mine, of epic proportions. I do believe it would be best for everyone if you tested it out on the small Sethrak army looking at us.
Beware the living.
Have fun with the gem. I think the ritual kept it mostly intact. Boss, how did you survive? I saw you get cut in half. Clayton, we're undead. Of course we can survive getting cut in half. Sometimes. It's not the first time I've been cut in half. Hopefully it'll be the last. When was the first time you were cut in half? That information is classified. No is the answer to your question, Gum Gum. So, this is what shamans feel like all the time. Or Palpatine, if you prefer. I appear to be channeling a fairly large amount of energy right now. Yep, the energy of a frickin' flash grenade, apparently. So I was wondering what's with all the gray ash all over the place. Don't think about that too much. That was amazing, and you're still alive. But yeah, that's a relief, but I believe it was a tad over the top for my tastes. Doesn't it seem like overkill to anyone that we annihilated several scores of Sethrak over killing a few of us? Nope, not in the slightest. Right, just me then.
What now?
Good work. Sethrak will be back, and we prove our point, which is don't cross us. With that business done, my squad will be off. Hopefully next time we'll be killed under nicer circumstances.
Our time will come.
Alright, move out. We have more places to scout, and we can't let ourselves get ambushed again. I don't think it's our fault, boss, given we were attacked by a group that wasn't supposed to be there. We should have seen the attack coming. Who was supposed to be the lookout? It was Tucker. The Sethrak killed him first. Ah, Tucker. I should have known. At least he paid the price for his incompetence. Keep it down. Sylvanas won't be happy if we fail our mission. Is she ever happy, boss? She will be if we do our jobs properly. I don't remember Lunaruth. I was actually just looking it up, but unfortunately it's one of those stub entries, so I'm not sure. Yeah, Sylvanas is never happy. It's sort of a thing for her. One moment, I need to jot down some notes very quickly. Please give me a second. No. No, give me one more second, please. Please. Ignore that. Ignore that thing to the left. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, okay. We're okay. It's not there. You're just seeing things. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Shulk. Won't you work? Just find Shulk. Come on. I need to find Shulk, not bounce off that totem. Good for nothing scroll. Just work and find Shulk.
Greetings, sir.
I hate this place. I just want to go home, but I can't because that old Shulk is missing. Listen, Volpera. I'll make it worth your while if you help me find that dunce. I've got to find Shulk, but of course these stupid totems are blocking my magic. Why wouldn't they? Take this scroll. Use it to burn the totems. I'm going to look around to see if that bonehead is just sleeping somewhere.
Fine, leave. I was done talking to...
That would be neat, but no. Acknowledging a species is simply unacceptable. Now, if we were playing an actual character, well, they could do some stuff with that. They won't, but they could. Hi, J. Palmer. Yes, we are getting a pretty good clip into Nazmir. We're almost done with the secondaries. Neither. She's just unhappy, Trihexia. She ordered a double quarter pounder with extra cheese. She didn't get the cheese. And she has never let go of that. Shulk, this isn't funny anymore. I'm close to the Blood Troll outpost.
Step closer and don't mumble.
Some of the totems are destroyed. Will your spell work now?
Come back with some better stories.
Some totems are better than none. Let's see if we can find that oath. Stop circling me and find Shulk. Oh, no. No, no, no! The Nathivore trolls have shown.
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
Looks like that dunce got himself captured by blood trolls. This is going to get violent really fast.
Not everything in the ocean.
Shok and I have had a few run-ins with Nathivore trolls. Must be why they wanted to capture that idiot. The women in that tribe actually eat the men and anyone else they can get their hands on. I'm sure they're getting ready to eat Shok. Do us all a favor. Kill some of the cannibals. The world will be a better place without them. I don't know what stupid thing Shok did to get captured by the trolls. We'll find out once you rescue him. But they're getting ready to make a meal out of him. You need to work fast. He's one of the largest oafs I know. These trolls won't be happy you're taking their meal away. Of course the trolls have Shok. Why would it be easy? I'm sick and tired of running from these trolls. You are going to put an end to this. The Nathivore trolls have 3 powerful witch doctors called corpse mongers. Take them out. Send the tribe into disarray. Of course, this could all fail spectacularly and make my terrible day even worse. Cool. You rescue Shok, I'll move somewhere safer. No point in you having to rescue 2 of us. Interesting way to put that. We be hearing the whispers about ya. Think I'm gonna enjoy eating ya. Right alongside that J. Palmer. How many bodies did you eat to get this power? Would you believe none? What? You can be powerful without eating bodies? Yes. Could you not eat bodies? I'm gonna eat yam before I throw ya down to the totem. You better not eat me to get me power. No, I'm good, thanks. What's with these people and eating? Yeah, eating bodies, that's not great. Like, eating souls, sure. Although, interestingly enough, as I've pointed out both in Warlords and in Legion, eating souls has its own consequences.
Blood! Blood! Blood!
Sorry, what was that? I'm sure it wasn't important. Well, while I kill this person, thank you, J. Palmer. Whoop, very much for the sub. And by sub, I mean donation.
Soldiers are gonna fall!
Always appreciate J. Palmer. Thank you. For just a second, I thought it started raining blood because I just exploded that person. I'm glad to know that's not the truth. Exploding blood does not sound particularly cool. Was Zuldazar done as a Zandalari troll for this review? No. But I do know what you're talking about because, ignoring the obvious fact, we actually did do Kultiras as a Kultiran. And yeah. Outlander. Blood magic... Halo SPV3, Sky Odyssey, and Siphon Filter Dark Mirror. And thank you again. So if you asked me what blood magic is, I'm not sure I could give you a really codified answer to that, as strange as that sounds. Like, most magic in this setting is pretty well laid out and pretty solid. And yet these people are like, oh, blood magic, blood magic. But, like, what the hell is blood magic, really? I mean, if you asked me to put a finger on it, I would say that blood magic is a variant on either void or fel, both of which are very consumptive magics. Oh, and you asked about consequences of soul magic. The most obvious example of that is in Gorefiend, back in Warlords. But we actually hear this talked about in Legion as well. the more you consume souls, the less you get out of it, and the more you hunger for it. It is more or less literally a drug allegory. Blood magic is a form of tortured life magic that uses blood as a power source. Life magic. You know what? Actually, that tracks. I'm with that. So these are druids. I mean, I thought that too off the deeper end. Egg on my face. Yeah, nope, they're trolls. That makes sense.
Fresh meat!
Yeah, we literally interacted with a troll druid back in town. I just need 3 more of these assholes. War druid Loki, I believe was her name. Or Toki, something like that. Something OKI.
Step closer and
if you're not here to eat me, get me out of here. Or, sorry, get out of here. Save yourself. Those morphines will be here any minute to get their food.
Fine, leave. I was done talking to you anyway.
Yeah, we haven't properly met Wansamdi yet. He's poked his head in a few times. Probably, Magister. It's attempting to pull life energy out of someone's life more literally than it usually is. Can I help you, lady? Ugh, I'm fine. I can move. I'll meet with Kajas. I bet he's pretty angry. You have spears sticking out of you. Yeah, I know. Okay. No. We're not going to have a fell druid. I'm not even sure that's possible. What was I going for next? Let's go with that.
Greetings, sir, and/or ma'am.
Well, we haven't really met Sylvanas yet. In BFA, I should say. So I'm not sure yet, J. Palmer. I'll be paying attention, though. By memory, Sylvanas is actually in character here.
Not everything in the ocean is as good.
I can hear their screams from here. Those blood trolls are monsters. Who eats their own people? Ah, good work. The Nathvor should be out of disarray now that those things are out of the picture. Thanks again. I thought it was done for. You're welcome. Ah, you idiot. Do you know how worried I was? Aw, Kejosh, you should have seen it. Dark magic everywhere, trolls doing weird stuff. I even had spears in my stomach. You almost got eaten and... How many spears in your stomach? At least 2. They were big ones. Oh, and thanks for healing me. Humph. You're welcome, moron. Don't go running off like that again. Let's get back to the others. I've got so many stories to tell. If you get lost before we get back, I am not looking for you again. Don't worry, I won't get lost. And now you know you'd look for me anyway. folk. Oh, who knows? Try to. So I'm feeling Blood Swamp, Brickwork, and Visual Storytelling. I'm feeling Uldir. We'll call that Brickwork. This area around here. And then there's that one other spot. I guess we'll go there next, because that's actually part of the MSQ. This is apparently a firehawk, a pureblood firehawk, in fact. This drops off Ragnaros, if memory serves. So no, I'm not riding a phoenix. Which one, Magister? One with the pilgrims. I don't know, Magister. I don't recognize the quest you're referencing. See you around, Baron. Have a good day at work.
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
Sure, J. Palmer. The Hutt Gambit. Boy, that sounds like it rings all... I've never heard of it. Well, now that's a fascinating question, J. Paul. So, the dumb idea behind the Shadowlands is that it is multiversal. In other words, it doesn't matter where or when you die, you end up in the Shadowlands. There's also supposed to be some time dilation there, because it's really dumb. However, the more interesting question is what happens to a timeline that collapses?
Show me your coin, and I will show you my wares.
The answer to that is, who knows?
You know where to find me.
Zandalar forever.
We have 4 lore. We only know where one is. One someday. 1 second. As uncomfortable as it makes me, I am prepared to do anything to stop the blood trolls. Even if it means dealing with the law of death. Ages ago, one Samedi had a temple here in Nazmir. My scrying has revealed a few locations to the north where I sense a magical presence.
Vengeance for the fallen.
I mean, yeah, the answer is Blizzard didn't think about it at all. That is the answer.
You are getting close. The first presence I sense is somewhere beside the water. This monument looks like the shrines to Buon Samdi in Zuldazar, but is much more ancient. That offering appears fresh. Looks like Buon Samdi has a worshipper here in the swamp.
And this is when we would do those quests.
I sense anger and grief in this place. Whatever transpired here did not end pleasantly. A blood troll. Looks like she was sacrificed. The killer left a dagger behind. A minor spell and... There. Follow the phantom. And let us see where this worshipper of Buon Samdi has gone.
No, that wouldn't make the jailer more powerful.
Oh, yes. This one is going to make a fine prize.
Just occurred to me.
Greetings, outsider.
Hi.
What do you want with Hanzabu?
Nothing much.
What do you want with Hanzabu?
You're looking for Buon Samdi's temple. You must be desperate to be going there. Lucky for you, I'm heading that way myself.
Watch yourself.
Only two types enter Buon Samdi's temple anymore. Those looking to make a deal with death, and the dead. You do not stink, so I guess you are the former. I'm headed to the temple myself. How about a trade? See the land across the bridge? There's a witch named Najima that I have been tracking. The blood trolls are corrupt to the core, but their souls are useful as offerings to Buon Samdi. She's too strong for me to deal with, but if you could slay her, I'll take you to the temple. I give you me word.
Careful now. That witch has some powerful mojo.
Yeah, all he says to Death Knights is, you should look at my Death Gate sometime. I doubt it, Ramirez. If they can't acknowledge if you're a Zandalari or a Kultiran, I doubt they acknowledge if you're a Forsaken.
You're not gonna fuel us!
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore Chronicles Volume 4 forever. Ignoring how extremely stupid it was and badly written, it also actively contradicts quite a bit of existing lore. And while retcons are not necessarily bad, those are bad retcons.
This changes nothing. Soon, you're all gonna die. You did well. This one soul is going to be a worthy offering to Buon Samdi. Now, let's get out of here. There is a shrine up ahead called Zobal. Meet me there.
Sure. But the reason, at least as stated, that a bunch of people dying prior to BFA would not empower the jailer is that only when the mechanism of death was broken did all those souls go to empower the jailer. It's a pretty short period of time. It's in between the end of Legion and the beginning of Shadowlands. Well, I guess we're here sooner than I thought. I'll just enjoy the view. I mean, Shadowlands can be retconned into whatever. That's how retcons work.
I have much more to do.
You should do it. Our soul is perfect for an offering. Now, before we go to the temple, there's one more thing to do.
Do not lose your soul.
This is a sacred place to Bonsandi, but now it's little more than a ruin. Even the spirits are unable to escape the passage of time and have faded away, leaving only their drained husks behind. We will return them to life. Yeah, I've been collecting souls from a hunt into this charm. Use it on the drained spirits. We'll bring this place back to what it once was.
Tread carefully now.
Emerald wood. Thank you, stranger. Could you, like, buy all this stuff really quick? Sure. I have lots of gold. Where do you get all your gold? Do you really want to know? Pleasure doing business with you. I mean, they're one step away from having already done that tier, and I'm fine if they could codify that.
Greetings, outsider.
So, about our deal.
Wait. Something is coming this way. Who are you, stranger? Not a blood troll, or the spirits would have cut you down.
Forgive the intrusion, my friend. I have come with an urgent request.
Okay.
You need the voodoo?
One of our scouts, Jochunga, has infiltrated the Blood Trolls, but we have not heard back from him. I need your help to find Jochunga and see what he's discovered about the Blood Trolls. If you're gonna find him, you need to sneak by looking at one of the Blood Troll women. They're the ones with the most freedom to move around. I have a ritual that can change you.
Take it easy.
I have much more to do. Do not lose your soul.
Go to the war campaign. Ah! Good afternoon, Eva. Oh, since you're here. What do you think? My favorite part about the ambiance here, and I happened to get a good shot of it. As you can see, one of the troll ghosts is roaming around here, and the closer you get to the temple, the more of them are going directly into it.
Greetings, outsider.
A deal's a deal, and I pay me debts. Bwansamdi is a mighty lord, and you're going to need a powerful ritual to obtain his attention. You're in luck. I know already what needs to be done. Bwansambi's temple, the necropolis, is just to the north. Meet me in the courtyard.
Tread. I will go on ahead to prepare for the ritual. Meet me there when you are ready.
What was happening? I was sick in my bed, and now, where am I? Oh my god, the candles light as we go across the bridge. I forgot about that.
The candles are placed, and the offerings are ready. Now, the circle must be drawn. What do you want with Hanzabu?
There you are. We are ready to start.
Watch yourself.
Everything for the ritual is together. Now it's time to begin. For this to work, I must chant the words of old. It's an exhausting task, so I need you to take me fetish and draw the ritual circle and beat on the drums. If all goes well, Bwansamdi may invite us in. If not, our souls are forfeit. Let's not make any mistakes.
Do not lose your soul. Let division guide your footsteps to form the ritual circle. Careful now. Bon Samdi will not be happy if the ritual gets sloppy. Very good. Now, sound the drum. Great Bon Samdi, the drum has sounded in your name. These offerings await you.
I know this voice and these gifts. Very nice. Come in. Come in.
I love the detail with the lamps. And I love Bon Samdi's voice actor. Thank you, Eva. You're the first person to notice.
Well, hello there, Hansabu. You're here to pay your debts.
Great Bon Samdi, I come bearing more souls, as we bargained. I am also bringing this outsider who wishes to speak with you, mighty Loa.
I'm just double checking to make sure I already given a voice acting for Bon Samdi. Looks like I actually haven't.
Hello, hello. You're going to make a deal, eh?
You be brave to come here, but you need more than just bravery if you want to be getting Bon Samdi's favor.
Shoot! Remove ya.
Ever since the spirits have been called upon this the Gahoon, me temple have been covered in the unbearable taint of the undead. The undead are an abomination, but the bloodstones that create them be powerful, and they can be of use to Bon Samdi. You wish to show me your favor, then cleanse me temple of their filth.
Sooner or later, everyone comes to me.
The spirits of the faithful flock at me temple. You seen them out there, yes? They come to the other side and join me realm, but spirits who've turned their back upon somebody, they too have come to the temple. They praise one called Gahoon and spread blood magic desecration. This ends now. Go out there, remove the desecrations that be infesting me temple.
See you soon. Real soon.
Bon Samdi knows why you be here. You be seeking me favor. He ponders you silently. A test to see if you be worth in Bon Samdi's time. There be spirits whose prayers sing a something called Gahoon. They pay me homage no more. I'm not allowed to desecrate my own temple. Go subdue the strongest of the ancient spirits. You do this for me, you may be worth all the trouble after all.
Run along, man. Bon Samdi be watching you.
I need to get back to Zobal. There are still more souls to gather before I can pay off my debt. Farewell. I will see you soon.
Peace. So how old is Bon Samdi? We're not actually sure, but he is not the first Loa of Graves. That will be Moazella. We'll see him later. Moazella actually predates Shadowlands, so that's old lore. Honestly, a lot of Shadowlands stuff predates Shadowlands. They were just trying to tie up as many things as they could. The best character they added in BFA. God, that's actually a tough one. Like it or not, BFA added several good characters, not the least of which being Varrock. And Jaina. We also have pretty much every Zandalari. Zool is another one of those, doesn't get a lot of screen time, but excellent every time he does characters. Rastakhan is fascinating. Talanji's good. Over on the other side, we have Flynn, Talia, and Ashvane. I don't know who you are, but I need your help. Me precious Valjabu always told me he didn't care that he took the vows of a priest. We'll be together forever. When my time came to pass, I knew I'd not be able to go on without him. I came back. I've been waiting in this spot for, it seems like forever. And he never showed. I've been walking around this world for too long. Please, bring me a memento of my Valjabu.
Ah, Selassie. She be dawdling among the living for too long now. Do whatever it takes to bring her soul to this so very patient Loa.
Of course. So, new characters in Shadowlands.
You are going to regret this! Fool! Your soul now belongs to Gahoon!
Yeah, Pelagos was actually the first one that came to mind.
This is not what you promised.
Couldn't think of his name. But yeah, the Bastion gentleman. Uther. You argue Sylvanas. But yeah, I get your point on Uther as well. There's no reason to go to the other side. Submit to Gahoon. Eternal life is yours for the taking. It's a tusk ring. Honestly, I like most of the new characters in Revendreth as well. I don't remember her name, but there's a woman there who, for lack of a better way to put it, takes her job very seriously. And I like her. Like, she gives us a fascinating insight into what it's like to be someone whose entire job it is to care for people after death. And she sings for me in particular, because I've actually worked with several people in the medical profession before, and it's just, there's like a one-to-one there, right? Like, you could feel the inspiration. What the hell is this crap? Ugh. But yes, Denathrius is probably the best new character in Shadowlands. Let's see. Something about the Huts. Who is more deep in culture? The Huts or the Klingons? The Klingons. 100%. The Accuser, that's her.
This will not be the end.
Yeah, too many of the Venthyr are typical evil vampire jackasses. But every now and again we see one who is not. And the knots are far more interesting to me. Excuse me? Are you... Please tell me you're not a dead child. It's my ma, you seen her? Oh, this quest. Oh no, not this quest. Where's my mother? Have you seen her? I'll be right back, she said. I'm a good girl. I wait and wait. I'm not sure how long I've been waiting for. It's cold and lonely here. Could you help find me mother? I swear I won't cause you any trouble.
Yay! Okay, Mada talked about a deal with one Santi. I bet she's still in the temple somewhere.
Little Miss be right. Her mother not on the other side. Go on, go on. Find this your wayward mother, and I'll bring them together again.
I like how many people in chat instantly recognize this quest. I mean, I did the moment I saw her. Heard her, I suppose.
Oh, me and Mother met the priests here. I got this dress from them too. They were so nice. It's dark in there. You go on. I'll be right behind you. Oh, I think we're close. Mother, where are you? Oh, found you, Mother.
What? No, how dare you bring that thing here? Wretched child. My bargain with one somebody was to live in exchange for your soul. You ruined everything. I don't know why she's not voice acted. I do know why she's dead, though.
Now Mother and I will be together forever. It is true. Mother did wrong. But I forgive her. Now we can spend the rest of eternity together on the other side. I hope Mother and I will see you again.
That's a good question. Looks like no. If anybody should know, it would be Bwansamdi. It's kind of his business to know, you know what I mean? I mean, the answer is, I have no idea. If my theory about the last-minute retcons to the Shadowlands are correct, it's entirely possible that the mechanism of death thing was itself a retcon. If you think about it for a minute, the mechanism of death being broken doesn't fit most of the rest of Shadowlands, does it? In fact, if you pay attention, small spoilers, one of the major plot points of Shadowlands is that there's an anima drought. And the reason there's an anima drought is because the jailer is stealing it all, which has absolutely nothing to do with souls being directed towards the Maw. You get the idea? So it's entirely within reason that the mechanism of death being broken thing was actually a complete retcon tacked on after the fact when they invented the jailer in order to replace Sylvanas. Aw, that sucks, Darkrai. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Actually fixing thing in a remaster, that's crazy. I actually like the Warcraft 1 remaster, though. Go ahead, make fun. Oh, Valjabu, why did you go on without me? Thank you, stranger. Now I can pass with no regrets.
Oh, that's a mighty soul. Oh, old Bwansamdi feeling spry now. Yes, the power's been growing.
Bonsomdi, can you be slightly less creepy? There's actually a term for this. It's called creepy good. And that's Bonsomdi in a nutshell. He is overall far more on our side than he is not, but man.
Look like you're not dead.
Quella's mother be foolish to think she never gonna pass on to the other side, but now they can be together, and I be having 2 more souls in me realm. You did good, man.
Don't you worry now.
You got them bloodstones?
Far away.
Oh, these will be good. Ah, I fear their souls strengthening me powers. I know you'll be worth Bonsomdi's time.
I'm gonna be here a long time.
You did well with me tasks. I've been thinking you show promise. You might be worthy of a deal. Very well. I pledge to lend you me powers to use against your foes. In exchange, you'll be sending me 1 million souls to Bonsomdi. No need to look shocked. You'll be plenty capable of doing this. Come, meet me with the court of spirits. There we will finalize our agreement.
Come to the court of spirits. It's time we be finalizing our contract.
This character, who I remind you has only existed for BFA, has killed 1,245 creatures. Just putting that into a bit of perspective. Watch my level, too. Whimsical.
Oh, you make a little time for me.
The right of binding be old, Mojo. Old is the word itself. With this Mojo, when you kill something, want somebody get their soul. You got a deal?
Remember now, the Lord be watching you.
One someday, at last, you left the safety of that ruin.
You look like a smart woman, yet here you be, interrupting me in my own temple.
I give you this one chance to submit to the blood god. Surrender or be destroyed.
No one be telling Bonsomdi what to do. So, you think you have what it takes to face me, little thing?
Bold words, but you be meeting the same fate as all who refuse Gahun. Rise, minions! Rise and destroy this fool Loa!
Champion!
Your soul for me, master! Your soul for Gahun!
Interestingly enough, her master...
Enough!
Oh, she pulled the enough card.
You won this battle, but you can't hide here forever. Soon as you leave, you die.
Such audacity! An attack in my own temple? Goodness me. They're going to be mighty sorry. Mighty sorry. What you be asking of death?
These blood trolls and their god Gahun, they be more of a threat than I realized. The ritual to seal the pact between ye and me is incomplete, but considering the circumstances, I think we can skip the formalities. As long as the price be paid, you can count on Bonsomdi's aid. Boon of Bonsomdi. Killing an enemy has a chance to cast Bargain of Bonsomdi, curse that will explode and deal damage to all nearby enemies in 4 seconds, and summon a servant of Bonsomdi.
See you soon.
That'd be time for you to leave. There'll be many of them blood troll souls for you to be sending to the other side for Bonsomdi. And you're not gonna find any more of them. Yeah.
Don't you go forgetting our deal now. Keep sending souls to Bonsomdi. If you want to keep me favor.
Like I said, creepy good. Legend of Spyro, Thief, and Shadowheart's Covenant. I thank you. And I presume a welcome home. Welcome to Bansamdi.
Greetings, outsider.
So, you formed a pact with Bansamdi too? Ah, good. The more souls for him, the stronger he is, and that works out better for the both of us. I just leave some hunting for Zanzabu. I got my own pact to pay for.
Tread carefully now.
Yeah. Sure. Enjoy the bed, J. Palmer. Sorry, I know I sounded sarcastic, Darkrai. I meant it sincerely. It's kind of weird because I do unironically like the Warcraft 1 remaster, and the Warcraft 2 remaster is fine. It's actually arguably less quality than the Warcraft 1 one. But I do agree, if you're going to remaster something, do it. You know? If you're going to port something, port it. If you're going to remaster something, bother. I'm still not unhappy, though, because, I mean, come on. How many of us predicted they would do a remaster of Warcraft 1 and 2?
What do you need? I should warn you, this may hurt a little. Well, most likely a lot. The Blood Troll women are in charge of the war parties, so you will need to look like one. Trust me, this will work. There, you have the spirit of a blood troll within you. The magic will transform you when you get near their village.
Excellent. Unfortunately, I was just called to go and do dinner. But before we do, there's something I'm very curious about. My oldest standing character is Frozen Sorrow. This is a character that's been around since... Well, actually, Zelona's older, but Frozen's done more.
Vision being seen.
Yeah, thanks, Thrall. Thanks, Thrall. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Yeah. Alright, so, as I was saying... here we go. Longest standing character might be a better way to put that. Wow. That's wrong. Okay, so check this out. It says my kills is 9,150. Kills that grant experience or honor, 265,000. Creatures killed, 646,000. Killing blows, 310,000. Whoop. I'm going to count creatures, 646,000. That's probably the closest thing to the real number there. 265,000 of which are humanoid. I am barely halfway over paying off my debt. So I guess we're going to have to work on that more tomorrow. Oh, hang on. Raytheon. The Dragon Isles have awoken!